Hi there, Mickey Makis here with Out the Back Door. I'm glad you could join me today. I'm going to be making a pasta salad for supper tonight, an Italian style, so come along and join me. I have my water boiling already, so I'm going to show you what ingredients we're going to need. I happen to have two partial boxes of pasta. They're not the same, I really don't care. So we're going to end up with one 16-ounce box of pasta. All right, I've got a head of broccoli here that I've already washed. I'm trimming off the very end and pulling off any excess little leaves. But when I cut this down, do you see the stem part here? So many people throw that away. And do you realize how delicious that is? So I'm just going to chop that up into smaller pieces. When I have broccoli that has long stems, occasionally I will peel the outside because it's a little bit tough. But I'm going to be chopping this up into bite-sized pieces. All right, I am going to be throwing all of my ingredients into a larger mixing bowl, because actually this does make enough to bring to a party. I just like having leftovers for a couple of days. Gets me out of cooking every night. All right, I have 1 can of black olives. You can leave them out if you don't care for olives, or maybe you want green olives in there. I'm just dumping them in. And next I have a bell pepper that I'm going to chop up. You can use green, yellow, orange, whatever you like. I'm looking forward when I can go out the back door into my garden and pick my own bell peppers. And I'll get these into my bowl. All right, next comes my onions. You can use green onion if you'd like. You can use red onion. I just happen to be using the onions that I do still have in my pantry from last year's garden. I am going to slice these in half just because they're a little bit larger. That way everybody gets a little bite. And I laughed. I was looking at the Best By date on the package, and actually it was really hard to find. If you didn't watch my video yet of sell by and Best By dates, do I eat it or toss it? I'll leave a link to that above. All right, so I'm just going to kind of break these up and put them into the bowl. Actually, I think the date that I did find on these was April of 2020, and it's June 2020 right now. So, like I said, use your 3 senses. I smell and taste. I'll taste. Yep, tastes good. Okay, I don't need this entire piece of cheese, so I'm gonna cut off a hunk. Cook your pasta until it's al dente. If you don't know what that is, it's not fully cooked. There's a little bit of a bite or a chew to it. You can just pull a piece of your pasta out and try it that way while it's cooking. But when I'm making pasta salad, when I put it in my colander to drain it, I actually rinse it in cold water. For pasta salad, I do rinse it. You want to get the excess starch off of it. If I'm making, say, spaghetti or rigatonis or something, then I don't rinse my pasta. I do drain it, but then I put the pasta back directly into the sauce as is. Actually, the starch that's on the pasta then will help the sauce hold onto the pasta. You could also use Parmesan cheese in here. Just happens to be I had a big chunk of Romano. Yes, that's a lot of cheese. I like cheese. Okay, I'm gonna dump that in my bowl. As you can see here, I still had a piece of the cheese left over. And I want to share a little tip of how to wrap it up so it stores longer in your refrigerator without molding right away. First of all, being it is humid out, there is a lot of moisture on here, so I am going to dab it dry with paper towel. You can do this with a cloth towel also. But instead of storing it in a baggie, I'm going to use something a little different. Good old aluminum foil. I don't know what it is, the difference between the aluminum foil and, say, a plastic bag, which I guess neither one are the best for you, but I have noticed when I store my cheese in aluminum foil, it lasts a lot longer. It stays fresher, and it isn't getting all moldy on me right away. But remember, you can cut the mold off and continue eating the good stuff. So with that said, let's move on. So right now I've got the pepperoni, broccoli, bell pepper, olives, and my Romano cheese in here. I'm just giving it a quick mix. It's easier to do it now than before you add your dressing to it, because then the cheese will get evenly distributed. When I make pasta salad, I generally do chill it in the refrigerator 1 to 2 hours before serving it, but it's not necessary. Okay, now that I've got all those mixed up, I'm gonna shake up my dressing. And I'm pouring the whole bottle in. And now I'll mix it up again. So there you are, we have our Italian pasta salad all finished. It was so quick and easy to do. And like I said, this is something great to throw together at the last minute, or if you've got company coming over, or even if this is for like some type of a gathering where you need to bring a dish. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, hit that notification bell, and give me a thumbs up. I really hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time. God bless.